Good morning. Today on the Run with Hal app, I have 3 miles at 14:09 pace. There's my church. Local park. Homeless foster. Probably the closest one to me. Went out and watched a video to learn how to play bocce. Did that with my 7-year-old the other day. Because why not? There are bocce courts right there. So this is the loop that'll hit a little bit of the trail beside the golf course. It's a little flatter than my normal 3-mile loop, but I'm feeling tired. I think a lot of that is just doing these workouts so early. Well, I could do it later, but I have work to do. I have to get some writing done. For my work. Well, my unpaid work, I guess, or minimally paid work aspect, my scholarly work. Writing for my second book on music ed, and writing a chapter. I was asked for another for a handbook, and both of those deadlines are coming up or past. So I need to put some work into them today. Morning, crows. This morning, I'm thinking about disenchantment and gratitude. Running, for me, it's part of a spiritual exercise. Kind of like the Buddhists have meditative walking. Thich Nhat Hanh described that in his books that I read back in the 90s. And I applied that to when I did karate and yoga. And those are more obvious. But running, similarly. We have stress in life and work to do, but this little bit of the morning, listen to these birds singing. It's a woodpecker, some sparrows. It's beautiful, right? I'm so grateful. So grateful to be alive, grateful to be able to run. Grateful for my family, for my ancestors who did the best they could here in these mountains of Pennsylvania, for all the people that have made central Pennsylvania their home. Over the years. Coal miners, brickyard workers, train workers, rail, clothing factories. One thing you see in every town, every little town throughout Central PA still, are churches, right? People with that spiritual call. The call to find out about God. It's a big thing here. I don't know. Maybe it's everywhere, maybe not. That spiritual quest. Yeah. Whatever your religion is, I think running is part of that. You get out and push your body. Something about this is coming into contact with mortality. You bring your heart rate up. There's something in the Hal Higdon book about, for the time you're running a marathon, you're something like, maybe you're twice as likely to die of a heart attack or something, right? But then, for every other minute of the day, you're less likely. That's 1 mile, 13:27. And I just turned into the woods. Pretty thick woods here too. Try this instead of the flatter trail. Today I'm wearing my Hoka Challengers. I got myself a new pair because I had to retire one of my shoes at 290. My shoes wear out a little quicker than most people. I mean, that's twice what a lot of runners weigh. There's another channel that's talking about 250 like it's heavy, but actually 290 is not heavy. I lost weight to get down to this. I was 308 when I was 44. I'm sure some of this is poison ivy, but I've been fairly lucky not really to get poison ivy for all my food allergies and stuff. My sister Mary always had terrible allergies to poison ivy and bees and stuff. Not me. I've been very lucky there. My allergies are elsewhere. And probably God calling me to eat healthier. Well, I don't know. Never know. Wow. It's lovely out here. I mean, it's just a little bit of woods. Yeah. That cathedral metaphor, right? Here we are hugged in by the green. Yesterday I had a sore back, really sore, and there was a blister on it. And my wife is like, well, maybe you have Lyme disease. Whew. That's scary. But then I pointed out that I was doing yard work without a shirt on. And she was like, oh, it's definitely sunburn then. Oh yeah, of course it's sunburn. But yeah, injured my back. Doing something little. It feels better already. Oh, beautiful roots that I haven't tripped on. So many wonderful spider webs to run through. That means I'm the first through here, so I won't have to step out to the side when a mountain biker comes. They're not awake yet. Good morning, Robin. Look at this hill. Oh. It's like a mini interval session. Up and down, up and down, up. Oh, that's just fun on a bike. You get to fly. Yeah, it's a good thing about these Challengers is there's cushiony as Clifton's. But have more tread. So I had to replace my old retirees, my old Topa Ultra Flies, I got another pair of those I still rotate in. Those are feeling a little flat with a second pair of the Challengers when it's not so hot as the Gore-Tex ones, which are perfect for summer. Morning, birds. Look at this. Who wouldn't want to be here? It's lovely. Where are you? Wherever you are, find this place and go. It's amazing. Here I am, I walk with God and all of His creation. Here we are on the other side of the woods. Just came out of there and back onto the flat trail by the golf course. Yeah, you can't stress pace on trails. I went into that trail with a 1340 pace, well enough to keep Hal, the app, happy, and came out of it with over 15:10. One thing, I don't think the GPS recognizes every little turn you have to do going through a trail. Maybe trees, stop it up. But also, you just have to slow down a little bit so you don't trip over every rock and root. There's lots of little ups and downs and unexpected and probably not measured. So, the unmeasurable. Here's that trail again. I still haven't gone down it. Looking at it again, it's still there. Maybe next time. Get back on pace for the last llama. Running 13:10 now, so actually above pace. It's down to 15:03 for the average. So yeah, look at that sunshine this morning through the trees. And that's something else. Like God saying, it's okay. Isn't it great to be able to move your body through space? Sure is. Sure is. So yeah, mile 2 was 16 something for pace. See what I follow. I have distance at the top, time, the left and the right is my current pace, and the left is average pace. Sidewalks are quick. I think it's because they're so hard. You bounce right off them. It's good and bad. Probably built up some ligaments and stuff that need to be strengthened. I think it might be good to do the runs like I do. I have some sidewalks, some road, some trail, all in one run. Let's tell you, Hoka challenges are perfect for it. As long as the trail's not too difficult and the run's not, I guess, too long. But it is soft, so I don't know. I should try them on a long run sometime. My long runs, I tend to stay on one type of surface more. Of course, there's no way to avoid hills, but more road and stuff. Almost back. Average pace is down to like 14:34 already. Not bad. So, Buddhism has this concept of all sentient beings have Buddha nature. What a beautiful idea. Going out and seeing birds and seeing something of the Buddha inside them. Now, I'm not Buddhist, I'm Catholic. But I think there's like some truth to that, right? Not only in the Psalms, but in Genesis, where God created the fish in the sea and birds in the sky, and he said they're all good, right? All good. So all containing godness, something of God's creation in them. That's something to think about as we go through our day and meet all of these beings, human and otherwise, who have God's creation spark, God's creative spark in them. This run feels good. My back feels great. My pacing feels good.